It's a beautiful day in Anza Borrego. We're spending the day with family at the Fish Creek Trail just north of Sandstone Canyon. And I'm very excited because today I'm going to show you how to make a Mexican torta using rib eye steak and Mexican Bolillo. Hi, this is Marco from OVRLNDX, author of the cookbook, The Overland Cook, Food on the Trail with OVRLNDX. We started our search for the perfect spot in the desert to prepare lunch at the S2 Highway, also known as Sweeney Pass Road. It's right off Highway 8 on the exit to the town of Ocotillo. This place is full of native plants like ocotillos, the red barrel cactus, and the infamous teddy bear shoya, also known as the jumping shoya. Brad from Trail Recon can tell us a couple stories about this plant.
So this one jumped up and bit me. Wasn't even playing with this one. Marco, let me see the knife, buddy. I'm gonna get this out. The best way to get this out, guys, is to grab a knife, squeeze it out of there, just like a piece of tape, just rip it off. Ouch.
Driving a few miles northwest, David, my daughter Paula, my wife and myself decided to head into the Cañón Sin Nombre area, one of my favorite, easy but very scenic trails in Anza Borrego. This trail takes you into the desert through enormous rock formations, and it's not rare to see groups of geology students exploring the area. After an exciting drive through the desert, now it's time to work on our recipe, the Mexican steak torta with its Portobello vegetarian option. So let's get the fire going. In the flatbed, I'm going to put the charcoal and I'm going to light it up with my propane torch. That'll make life a lot easier and the fire will be ready in no time. About the condition of my flatbed, well, it spent a whole night under seawater while camping in Baja. Now, let's get into what makes a recipe, the ingredients. For this recipe, I'm going to be using ribeye steak, bolillo bread, ciabatta bread, red jalapeños, habanero peppers, orange bell pepper, Anaheim green chili, avocado, portobello mushrooms, red onions, and garlic. For seasoning and flavoring, I'm using what's in my spice drawer: sea salt, black pepper, dry oregano, red wine vinegar, olive oil, Worcestershire sauce, natural hickory liquid smoke, and my new favorite, the Suckle Buster's 1836 beef rub. I'm making Mexican pickled red onions and habanero peppers. This popular condiment goes well with grilled meats. Its tangy citrus and vinegar base gives a savory flavor to meat. Cut half an onion into thin slices. Put them in a bowl. Finely chop one habanero pepper. I do recommend wearing gloves, devein and remove seeds from the habanero, unless you want it really hot. Mix it with the sliced onion. Add the juice of 3 limes and mix that together. Pour about a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Add salt and pepper and dry oregano. Mix it to combine the ingredients and let it sit for a few minutes before serving. Now, what's a Mexican torta without salsa? This time, I'm making a simple but tasty salsa, using only red jalapeños, orange bell peppers, garlic, and olive oil. I will boil the jalapeno and bell peppers in hot water until soft. I decided to devein and remove the seeds from the jalapeños. This will make the salsa not too spicy. Again, you may choose to make it as hot as you wish. I'm ready to put the salsa together. I will put the jalapeños, the bell peppers, and about 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, and about half a cup of olive oil in the blender. I will also add salt to taste and will mix the ingredients using the blender and the power station. It sure is a game changer having that power station. Look at the color of that salsa. It's amazing. The coals are not quite ready for the meat, but they're perfect to roast our green chilies. I'm gonna put the green chilies on top of the grill and wait for the heat to do its job, to roast our chilies. I'm gonna wait until I see that blister skin on the chilies, and then I'm gonna remove them from the heat and put them in a plastic bag. That process will help remove the skin later. As I mentioned before, this recipe has a vegetarian option. For those who don't eat meat, I'm gonna be using portobello mushroom. This mushroom is full of flavor and it can be prepared in many ways. In this case, I'm gonna be using a little bit of Worcestershire sauce and some natural hickory liquid smoke, some olive oil, and I'm gonna prepare a marinade that is gonna make this plate amazing. By now, our fire is ready for the steak. I'm gonna season the steak using the Sucklebuster 1836 beef rub, which is a Texas-style sea salt, black pepper, garlic, onion, paprika, and different spices rub that gives lots of flavor to a steak. I'm gonna wait for the fire to cook the ribeye steak and the portobello mushroom to the desired temperature. In the meantime, I'm gonna get the chilies out of the bag, I'm gonna peel them, I'm gonna put them back on the flatbed just for a quick roast to get that extra flavor. Then, I'm gonna clean them, I'm gonna remove the seeds, and I'm gonna put them aside until they're ready to be used in our torta. Looks like the steak and the portobello are being grilled to perfection. Now it's time to prepare the bolillo and have it ready for when it's time to assemble the torta. For the vegetarian option, the portobello, I'm going to be using ciabatta. I'm going to put mayonnaise on both the bolillo and the ciabatta, and then I'm going to place them on top of the grill to get them toasted. Everything is ready to put together the torta. First, I will assemble the portobello on the ciabatta. On the bread, I will lay a green chile, then slice portobello on top of the chile. I will slice fresh avocado and lay it on top of the mushroom. Then, I will garnish with the pickled red onion and top it off with a generous amount of salsa. The aroma, the colors, and the flavor of this torta is insane. The preparation of the Rib Eye steak torta is pretty much the same as the portobello mushroom option. It's a different bread and it's got meat, but it's basically the same ingredients. It's amazing the flavor enhancement that the onions, the avocado, the green chili and the salsa gives to this dish. Easily, this can be one of my favorite recipes. So here's the finished product. Rib eye steak on a Mexican Bolillo and mushroom torta for the vegetarians out there. How do you like this, David? Look at the colors of this.
They look both delicious, and I'm not even a fan of vegetarian.
Well, we're gonna try one, dude.
I'll definitely try the steak one.
Make this recipe at camp. You are gonna be the hero. It's super delicious and it's super easy to make. Come on, David, give it a try.
All right. Oh my goodness.
There you go. I'm super excited about today's recipe. The Mexican Rib Eye Torta with its vegetarian option, portobello mushrooms, they were fantastic. The salsas are great, super easy to make. Go ahead and try it at camp. You're gonna love them. If you like this channel and if you like this recipe, for more, there's a link below where you can subscribe to my channel, and I will really appreciate that. There's also a link for my book, my cookbook, and if you'd like to get it, go ahead and click on that. And thank you for watching.